Welcome back to Love Your Weekend. In today's Best of British, we're turning our attention to that special tipple, often reserved for Christmas Day, a glass of fizz. But Jeremy, I shan't be asking you, voulez-vous une coupe de champagne? No. Vuoi provare uno bicchiere di prosecco?
Certo.
Was that all right?
Was perfect.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I thought he was having a funny turn.
No, I thought I was having a fun time. Today we are in fact serving up a range of fizz made right here in the UK, leaving the French and the Italians in their wake with his pick of the finest British bubbles for Christmas. Welcome, drinks expert Tom Sergi. Tom, we're doing better now than are we in the fizz?
We're doing so much better now. We are everything. It's not just a really great place to make fizz. It is the best country in the world to make fizz. And I love wine from all over the world. But we're in it is the perfect climate. We're nice and cold. We get nice, fresh, kind of sparkling wines from here. They are perfect for Christmas Day. That's the whole thing. It's going to be good.
Right.
So,
First up.
fizz number one. This is the Ashling Park from West Sussex. They're cuvee, brut, and like all of the fizz we're doing here, these are classic champagne-style blends. They're Chardonnay and Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier, but grown all over the Ashling Park Estate in West Sussex, which is beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Gorgeous one. Like that one?
So you think this is good for like a Christmas Day breakfast starter?
Yes, yeah.
We like to do a little bit of smoked salmon, maybe some little bit of caviar, only a little bit.
It's definitely that, a little bit. Just tons, loads of
just
caviar
on some
going
scrambled
on.
eggs.
Yeah.
And a glass of
Okay.
this.
Yeah, I
That'll do.
Yeah,
Really nice.
It's good, isn't it? It's tangy without being too sour.
Exactly.
Which
There's
is
this
nice.
lovely
It's got
tartness,
enough
isn't it?
kick about it. It's not too sweet.
And it makes it really Moorish. It's that little kind of tart, kind of bright element to it that kind of, it keeps you coming back for more. It's great. And so this is a really good example of a nice and buttery and brioche, but fruit-forward, delicious Moorish.
Now, the next one hasn't come far.
It's so not come far. It's Hattingley Valley is the producer. The team out in Hampshire have been making sparkling wines now for it's got to be 15 years, getting on for a bit more. Again, they're Chardonnay, they're Pinot Noir, they're Pinot Meunier. This is fermented in oak, so they're a bit creamier, a bit richer.
How does that compare with the previous one?
They're very different, I think.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
Very.
I mean, I don't know whether I'm actually doing this or whether because you just said it, but I'm getting more Chardonnay from it, and Burgundy's my absolute favourite thing anyway. So that's I like that a lot.
It's the thing, and it's much more Burgundian in the sense that Burgundy always is Chardonnay, always has lots of oak barrels to it, or often has oak barrels to it, and this is that. And so it does have that lovely Burgundian kind of bright fruit
to the
quality
first
to
one,
it.
actually.
Yeah,
It's got this sort
How
of
does
different-
this compare to the
Jeremy,
French brand?
Yeah, I was going to say, Jeremy, you're being very quiet here. Speaking on behalf of France and Italy, Jeremy's completely...
What do they know about wine?
Where did you go for your birthday this year?
Champagne.
Yeah.
You actually went to Champagne. The
Amazing.
Avenue of Champagne.
I love it. It's
Yes,
amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. We had quite a lot, didn't we?
We tried different champagne.
Yeah.
But so which of these two do you prefer, Jeremy?
I prefer the second one.
I think we're down on the Hattingley at the moment.
Hattingley Valley for the win. You see, I think, it's horses for courses, and the Ashling Park it's brighter, it's fresher, it's sort of this more Moorish sort of thing. Breakfast, this could be moving into sort of towards the lunch table sort of thing. Because sparkling wine is not just for sort of aperitifs, it's to eat with as well.
Yeah.
The bubbles help. But there have to be moments, I've been told, it's very important that we aren't just drinking sparkling wine on Christmas Day that is boozy. So you've got wildlife. This one here, this is de-alcoholised wine that is made down in Cornwall by a lovely, lovely lady called Ellie. And the wildlife blush that we've got here
Oh, gosh.
is then pepped up with a little bit of kombucha, gives it a bit of freshness that's gone from the alcohol.
Away, actually.
It's also got ashwagandha in it. It's got damask rose, damiana.
Is it
which
doing
an
as good? Is that
aphrodisiac.
what you're trying to tell us? It's actually doing as good.
It's
Is this
doing
alcohol-free?
There's no
It's
guilt.
0.5% alcohol, so pretty
Oh,
much
you'd like
entirely
this
no
then.
alcohol.
Jeremy's not a big drinker.
They're delicious.
Really.
I like this one.
When we went to Champagne for his birthday, it's because I wanted to go.
And it's dry, and it's exactly
is.
like, I think, having a
delicious.
really great sparkling wine. And, it balances it out with herbs. It's got all these kind of adaptogens in it. It's got vitamins. It's a good
It has
thing.
got that kombucha flavour, hasn't it? But
Yes, yeah.
I can get the rose petal bit as well, just slightly.
It just lifts out of it, doesn't it? It's great.
It's
really
lovely.
cool.
Yeah, it's
and again,
delicious.
it's super Moorish. Keep it in the
It
fridge.
just needs some alcohol in it. I'm joking.
This is quite nice in the
arrange it.
garden, though, in the summer. Like,
course.
it's not
Yeah.
quite rich enough
Yeah.
for me for Christmas.
I like this one.
It's an easier drinking thing. Booze, Alcohol itself is quite heavy, it's quite dense, it gives it structure.
I want that.
And you do want a bit of that. But I think they've done a really good job of balancing that
I
out
must
and
say
getting
it's
as
one of the
close
best
as you can.
Non-alcoholic anythings I've tasted, actually. It's really, really nice, it is, yeah.
And not super sweet, which is always the thing with
Yeah.
lots of non-alcoholic
Yeah.
drinks, which I really like. So there you go, lovely wildlife.
The alternative to elderflower. Delicious.
exactly.
Yeah, much more pleasant.
So we're moving into a different segment, okay? It's fizz, but not as we've had it before. The old classic, Bucks Fizz. It comes out every Christmas, it's a lovely drink, but actually I prefer orange juice on its own, and I prefer fizz on its own. What I've done to pep this up is I've created a Bucks Fizz with fizz topping it up, English sparkling, 50 mils of orange juice in it, but crucially, 25 mils of this, Sapello. And Sapello, it's like an alternative to those classic Italian Amaros that we all kind of know and love. You can drink this with tonic, but it is produced with gentian, wormwood, bittering ingredients over in the Surrey Hills, and Kentish gooseberries, so it's quite tart, quite
Now,
fresh
what it's
like this.
done, it's taken away, you know, normally when you get a Bucks Fizz, you get the fizz, the bubbles, but then you get that sourness of orange, and it's taken that sour edge off the orange, hasn't it?
That's what this has done.
That's what that's
Yeah.
done. And it's also given it
nice.
this amazing length on the palate, and it gives you these lovely rolling, bitter, rhubarby characters as well. I love it. I absolutely live on this stuff. It's great. It's really
That's
good
the
stuff.
best
to
Bucks
get
Fizz
that.
I've ever had.
I'm going to get that for Christmas.
Yeah. I
like this one.
That's for sure.
And it's the most bougie looking bottle ever.
I could
isn't
just
it?
take that one.
You can definitely take that one. It's fine. We don't even need to finish the
Sorry,
segment. You
Rick.
just go for it.
Fine.
Right. Finally, in the beautiful coupe, much more fun, party-style glass, we've got the amazing Lenners Lee. And so this is Lenners Lee Rosé. I don't think anyone else will have shown this on telly yet. This is brand new English sparkling wine
It's a great
made
garden.
in East Sussex from Lenners Lee Gardens.
Yes.
It's a beautiful gardens, yeah. Grown on the estate by Penny, who owns Lenners Lee and has invested enormously to make it so beautiful. And again, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, grown in East Sussex, but I thought their rosé was pretty special. So this is the luxury.
I really like that.
Really?
Yeah,
This
I
is
do
my
like that.
favourite.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is my favourite.
I think it's
Penny
mine,
will be
actually.
happy.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those drinks that, again, it's
Could be the glass as well, but I think it's the taste,
Doesn't
actually.
it? What is it about the glass being like this that makes it taste so different to a flute?
So I love these. I think they're absolutely amazing. I grew up working in restaurants where we all had these. What makes them different is it goes flat very quickly. It loses all of its bubbles.
Right.
You can't smell it because you can't actually get your nose into it without dipping your nose into it. So it's it doesn't really work as a glass. And if you move it sort of very quickly from one side to the other, the wine remains there and the glass is there. So they're completely impractical. But that's the point. Like, sparkling wine should be about celebration, it should be about joy, and you should loosely walk about the room sort of sloshing it on people's shoes, really. And so that's
when
what
you
these are
get
for.
it served in
I
one
like
of these,
that.
it does feel that much more
does,
special
yeah.
than a
Yeah.
flute, doesn't it, really?
It's slightly
It does.
James Bond for me as well, that
Yeah.
glass. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know.
So it's doing some of the heavy lifting, but the wine is delicious. So yeah, Lenners Lee Rosé.
Lenners Lee gets our
That
thumbs
is
up, as do
lovely.
most of
Yeah,
them today.
that's my favourite, I think.
Favourite? Yeah?
I think
That
so,
one?
yeah.
Kelly?
This is my favourite. I can't believe it's all from the UK.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
What does the
it's
Italian Frenchman think?
I think it's all amazing. My favorite is this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
What was that one? I
right.
can't remember.
Wildlife from Cornwall.
Wildlife.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I love this
Ah,
one.
do you?
Yeah.
That could be taken as a bit of an insult. No. The only one that isn't a champagne equivalent.
No, no.
Oh, really? Oh,
God,
that's interesting.
it's the non-alcoholic one.
Is it pure?
So-
Oh, because it's not on
But
alcohol.
it is
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah,
Bless
yeah.
your heart. Let me tell you with us. That's it for today. Thanks to all my guests, Kelly, Jeremy, Rick, Tom and Pam. Join me next week for our Christmas special when I'll be joined by East End turned West End star Anita Dobson. Ben Miller drops by, along with the legend that is Moira Stewart. Plus, we meet some celebrity Shetland ponies. Of course we do. It's a lovely weekend. Till then, as Marilyn Monroe said, we're all of us stars, and we deserve to twinkle. I'll certainly be twinkling after this. Lovely to be with you all. Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers.
Oh. Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, yeah.